Yo, what is up guys? It is Ripper in here with a new video today. Hope you guys have an amazing day, amazing night, whatever time zone it is for you. I do appreciate all the support recently, guys. I know the return is finally here. It's great. I know. I'm happy to be back. I did have to take a little school time this past few weeks, so sorry about not uploading. I just had some school shit happening. So you guys already know, if anybody's in school, the first few weeks are always like stressful. So beside the point, had to focus on that for a little bit, but I'm glad to be back. And yeah, guys, so I hope you guys understand. I appreciate all the support on that. But for today, guys, let's get hyped, because listen, guys, today we're going to be talking about something that I have had literally drilled in my mind for weeks now. Literally weeks. Playing Warzone, playing Call of Duty as a whole, right? The new Call of Duty is out. And the questions are in the air of, Ripper, are you going to play it? Are you going to pre-order it? Are you going to buy it? You going to play, beta? You going to stream it? All this stuff, or simply as, what are your thoughts on it, right? I'm going to answer all that today. I'm going to give you the good side of that I think about it, and the bad side of what I think is coming with it, such as in-game bad versus longevity. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, be sure to like and subscribe, turn on the bell notification, and guys, remember, the merch is still out. I did drop part 1 of the new season. I'll be dropping part 2 very soon. I'm currently in the works with my designers on that, so go check it out. Merch link will also be in the description. Every link you guys want to be down in the description, such as my Instagram, my Twitter, any of that social media down in the description. Go check it out. Enjoy the video, boys and girls. Alright guys, so listen. We know the new Call of Duty is coming out. I just got done watching the multiplayer reveal today. I watched, obviously, the in-game event. I did stream that, if you guys don't know. I stream on Twitch 5 days a week. Go check it out. It's twitch.tv/xripper. I'll put it on the screen for you guys. I did stream the event, so I do try to do that stuff on Twitch. Check it out. But I streamed the event. I've watched multiplayer reveal. Now the question is in the air. What are my thoughts? What do I think about it? Am I going to pre-order it? All these things, right? So let's sit down right now and talk about this. Number 1, yes, I'm gonna buy the game. Number 2, I don't know if I'm gonna pre-order it yet, okay? I haven't decided yet, but it is still in talks of potentially pre-ordering it for the beta reasons. But at the end of the day, what are my thoughts on it? So let's go over the good, let's go over the bad, and let's see what happens. So let's start off, obviously, let's start off with the good, right? Because I think that's what we're going to talk about here. Number 1, I love the new maps so far. I think the maps are good. I can say they're perfect. There are some really good ones, right? I think Moscow, I'm going to say right now, Moscow's a really good one, and Crossroads is a really good one. Crossroads has a double standard issue, though, that I'll get into in the ROMs. But Moscow, Crossroads, and the Miami map is also really kind of cool. Definitely like the top 3, right? The ship one, not going to get too hyped about that one, but we'll get into it on that. So overall, I think maps, good side of it. Number 2, good thing, I love the custom class options. You guys can by default, you can have 5 things added to your gun, right? You can have 5 accessories, the basics. But now with what they're doing, you can get this really cool wild card to get 8, right? So you can go from 5 to 8. That's awesome. I think that's going to be probably the most used wild card of all of them, to be fully honest with you. Besides the, I guess side would be next. Next would be Ninja. Ninja's going to be really used, especially for a lot of people, and like Ghost, your essentials in Warzone. But really, let's think about this. You're going from 5 attachments to 8 attachments on a gun. That's going to be crucial for Warzone, for sure. Alright, for multiplayer, it's going to be helpful, but you can survive with 5 attachments. With Warzone, though, oh my gosh, I can already tell you right now, it's going to be crazy, it's going to be hectic, and I can't wait to see it. Tell you that. And last good thing I want to talk about is I love the movement in the game so far. I watched Tim play it, Tim the Tapman, shout out to you, already know, and Nikki Mercs, boys, best streamers, just saying. If you're looking for really cool guys, recommend them. I did watch both of them. I kind of saw different feels. Man, it's crazy to think that the movement has changed so much from the old Call of Duty to new Call of Duty. So listen, if you guys aren't Black Ops players, you wouldn't, or maybe you won't know, but the Black Ops games were like my favorite games. my favorite games. They're like in my top 3 favorite games, right? Obviously, to be honest, I don't think anything's gonna be MW2, but Black Ops 2 is my 3rd favorite. If you want to give you a good example, it goes like MW2, MW3, BO2, right? BO2 was a crucial game for me, and to kind of see the movement between BO1 and BO2 in a sense, in my eyes, kind of combine and also kind of upgrade into today's setting is really, really good. I think the movement overall is pretty good. I think the speed of the game is going to be good from what it looks like. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think there's a lot of good crossroads for a lot of things. So like in the middle of the map, there's always center points for people to work with. I think that's really good and really, really useful for Call of Duty, especially when they're trying to progress through what's going to be happening. Now, let's talk about some stuff that are questionable. We talked about the good. Let's talk about some questionable stuff, which we're going to be moving on to the bad side of it. So let's start with number 1. Kill streaks, I think, are going to cause some serious issues and arguments in this community. And let me explain for people who don't know. You, in the next Call of Duty, are going to be able to keep your kill streaks after you die. Let me explain how this works. Say you're at 3 kills, and then you die. Say you get exploded by RPG. Your 3 kills stay, and you can get a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, even after you die. And it will count towards your original 3 without resetting. Let me say this very truthfully and very honestly, you guys. This is going to be the most, in my opinion, this is going to be the most questionable decision that they are ever going to make. Here's why. Because I know for a lot of people, maybe some people will like it, but I know a lot of people that I've already kind of looked into the COD community with and watched videos on, watched their opinion of it. They don't like this. They don't like this at all. They don't like the idea. And this is really going to cause some issues, right? So I'm curious to see how that works out. I think it's going to be kind of annoying to have constant helis all in the air the entire game because no one's getting their stats reset. So, you know, fun stuff. Number 2, now this is my personal opinion. We're going to be keeping all our stats, our guns, our skins and camos, which I'm not really upset about the skins or camos, our levels, all the stuff that we like grinded for is like just, it's like being handed to us, right? You don't really have to, when you go into the game, you don't have to work for anything. Obviously, you can get some new guns in the game, you're gonna get some probably new skins, obviously, but you don't have to work for anything anymore. Like, they're just gonna give it to you for free. Like, I'm being fully honest with you guys. I understand they don't want to make people restart. I get it. But that gets rid of the grind motivation in my eyes. That gets rid of the grind feel of the game, right? You know, they may do what they did before where you like think what they reset level to like level 55 every new season, but at the end of the day, it's just the grind isn't there. You know, you're gonna be able to maybe grind like I guess with Warzone 55 to 155 thing, but at the end of the day, we are the full real grind feel is gonna be tampered with. It's gonna be not the same, and I'm going to have some questions on that, so I'm curious to see how that goes. Number 3, let's talk about specifically Crossroad. Now this map is a very snowy map, right? It's a satellite map. It's a snowy map with a satellite on it. And essentially it's a crash satellite at the top of the mountain where it's like the peak, pinnacle fighting point. But here's the issue. The map is massive. The map is big. Now here's why that's an issue, because if you guys don't remember, what was the number 1 issue people had with Ghost? Other than the graphics aren't as good. The maps look bland. Well, if you guys don't know, the number 1 issue that I always saw with Ghost maps, the maps were too big. The maps were always kind of annoying. You had to run all the way across. It felt like a Battlefield map. Here's my fear with this though. And the ship map's going to be kind of put into the same category, right? I think the ship map can be better laid out overall. I understand it's 2 battleships in a sense. But the map is so big, right? In its own separate way, I guess if you want to say. You have an entire ship to work with. But with Crossroads, you're getting into this big map realm of you have to run a mile to get across the map, right? Or essentially, if you're running half the distance to get to the satellite, and if you want to like spawn trap the people who like getting mass kills, you have to run all the way across the map. Rather than, give you a better example, like the Miami map, that map is going to be so much better because it's more smaller, it's more city based. You kind of just run around. You're almost always going to have somebody around you. I have a really big concern about that overall. At the end of the day, we don't know what's going to happen. Who knows if it's even going to, I guess, stay the way. But at the end of the day, that's my one concern I have. I'm really going to have to get my own hands-on feel for it, obviously, to see how I really get my second final thought on it. But I'm not sure yet, guys. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about it. But we will see. I'm going to have high hopes for it to hopefully pray that the game is going to be better than I'm hoping it's going to be on that side of the map situation. And last wrong thing of the new game. If you guys don't know this, they have a new thing called VIP Escort. Essentially, let me explain how this works if you don't know. Yes, a lot of you do, but if you don't, how VIP Escort in this game is going to work is you have one VIP and you essentially have your defenders, right? So you have your one VIP, 4 or 5 defenders. Say, give me an example, say the VIP is walking in the middle of the map with 3 people. Say 3 of the people die, the last 2 defenders are still alive, and the VIP gets shot and killed. Those 2 things, here's what's going to happen. You lose the game because the VIP died. Yet you still have 2 people alive, and the 3 people who got killed don't get any respawn. You have 1 life. It's like SND with I guess you want to say like the VIP being the bomb, but even at least with S&D, if there's 2 people alive, the game doesn't end. The game is very quick. The game is it just basically feels boring. Half the time you won't give it a shot out. I've seen the best players play it today, and they literally got like 0 to 2 kills max. You don't get more than that. That's gonna be a terrible game mode in my opinion. I don't think it's good. And listen, Vonderhaar, if you're watching this, get rid of it. Fix it. Add a respawn. Do something, because it is not going to be a popular game mode, and I can tell you that for a fact. Not a lot of people are going to play it, and you can quote me on that. That's all I'm saying. Terrible game mode. Not excited for it. But let's get into the overall summary of the new COD and my predictions and thoughts before obviously the final game comes out itself for us to play, for the regular people out there to play. I think it's going to be a good game. With the little wrongs, I think those are fixable, right? I think those are kind of workarounds and all that stuff. I haven't even talked about the Warzone side of this yet. I may save that for another video. The Warzone's going to be interesting to see. Obviously, there is confirmed Warzone and zombies. I'm going to say that ahead of time, too. There is a Warzone and zombies. Don't worry. But we really don't know too much about that until the game gets released, so I don't want to speak too much until the game gets released. Or, if I get the beta, I can play the beta and potentially maybe play it, but we'll see on that as well. And I definitely will have a video later on when the game is fully out of my final thoughts on it as a whole. But overall summary right now, I think it's going to be good. Obviously, no game's perfect. I'm not going to get too hyped about it. I'm not going to get too excited because I don't want to kind of, give it this high standard and then just be crushed when it's down here, right? Or even here. So I don't want to ruin it that way. And I think everyone needs to put that as a part of their process when this new game comes out. Don't give it too many high hopes. I think that's the best lesson I learned with any new game coming out. Don't give it high standards right away, because you never actually know how the game's going to be. But again, overall, I think it's going to be a good game. There's going to be little kinks that need to be fixed, but that's fine. It's a new game for a reason. There's always going to be little issues that can be touched up, updated, new game modes can be added, all that stuff. But overall, good game. Kinks will be fixed. Now, I'm excited to play it, but I'm also going to make sure to keep my hopes at a certain balanced level, and I think you all should do that too. But I'm excited to play it. I hope you guys are. If you guys haven't yet, go check out the reveal on YouTube. It is posted, and I think you guys will definitely enjoy it as well. I hope. But overall, guys, thank you all for watching. I appreciate everything. Listen, guys, like I said, I'll be streaming. I stream 5 days a week on Twitch. Go to my Twitch. Check it out. Same thing for merch. Go check it out. Part 1 is dropped. be ready for part 2. I'll announce it on there as well. And if you haven't yet, join my Discord to know when I go live, to talk with me, play games with me, chill out. I know I don't talk about it a lot, but join my Discord, guys. Discord link will be down below with everything. And I hope to see you on there. Overall, thank you guys so much. I love you all. And have a blessed day. Thank you all. Peace.